Hello, my name is Melissa Power and welcome to my channel. Let's get going straight away, taking those hands nice and wide on the handlebars, nice and light, shoulders back, chin up. So as always, first things first, we're going to find the RPM, revolutions per minute, how many times your legs are going round on the bike every 60 seconds, and you'll also hear me call that cadence. Right now we're riding at 85 RPM. So if you listen to the beat of the music, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, your feet will match the beat. Your cadence matches the BPM. So if you haven't got a screen, it doesn't matter at all. You're just going to use the music to help you ride. So now we've got the RPM set, we're going to have a look at our intensity. Intensity is how hard we are riding throughout the class. So you can see at the moment it says 6 out of 10 effort. So what I want you to do is turn your dial around or increase your gears, whatever controls that resistance, until you feel that at 85 RPM you're at a 6 out of 10 effort. 6 out of 10 is bottom of what we call the aerobic zone. That means we could do it for a long time. You can breathe through the nose, you can tell me a story, you can sing a song, you can do all those things at once. Basically, you're in a comfortable place. Maybe not on the saddle, but you are in a comfortable place. Your watt output, if you have a screen, is also what reflects intensity. So the higher that number, the more power we are pushing through the pedals. So if you've got a screen, you can see that number start to increase when we add on a little bit of resistance now. Take it up for me. I want you to feel a 7 out of 10 effort now. 7 out of 10, a little bit harder, but not too much. You can feel that you're pushing against something, keeping the hands at the side of the bars. I'll tell you why. It opens up the whole of the core. If you go narrow, you're slightly limiting that stability. I said last week I'd talk a little bit more about saddle height today. When you're standing next to the bike, the saddle should be at the top of your hip, not the bottom. That's a really common mistake I see people make, is setting up their saddle too low, which is the bottom of the hip. Then they can't get a straight leg. You want almost a straight leg at the bottom. That's going to really help you with your seated power. Coming up today, talking of seated power, we've got some great power tracks. If you're a fan of techno, I've got something good in store for you. We've got rhythm, we've got power. Rhythm is where we actively recover. Your power tracks, that's where we do the work. Taking a deep breath in for me, take that resistance back down to your 6 out of 10. Sip of water if you need it. We are kicking off out the saddle with some rhythm. In 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Thumbs on the inside, fingertips on the outside, straight in. Short rhythm track to kick us off today. 75 is your cadence. And we find what we call a leading leg. It goes 1, 1, 1. So body weight back. Always thinking 60% of the weight above the saddle, only 40% of the weight above the bars. So if you needed to scratch your nose, you could do. Or wave to me. Basically, you wouldn't face palm. Find that leading leg. We're going to push the hips back. Looks like this. In a 3, 2, 1, take it 8. Arms go long and then ride. Don't come forward. We think back, 5, 6, 7, and then ride. So never coming over the knees. Back, 5, 6, 7, and ride. Chin up, eyes up, looking forward. And back. 5, 6, 7, and ride, and hold it here. Effort-wise, we are a 6.5, which means, again, we're still in that aerobic zone. Really good for that base fitness. Breathing through the nose. Yes, a little bit out of breath, but it's not too tough. Keep the hands wrapped around the bars, make sure they're not clawing or going inside. We go for a 4 count. 4, 3, 2, 1, back and ride. Pull the core really tight, pull your belly button to the back of your spine and ride. Keep it moving now. If you think, breathe in as you go back and out. We'll get that really, really nice breathing keeping it moving. And back. We've got 30 seconds. And we're gonna try and stay standing. This is class 24. If you've been with me from the start, hello. If you are new here, welcome. We're gonna push through into our first power track. We've only been out the saddle 2.5 minutes, so we're gonna see if we can stay up here. In 4, 3, 2. I'd like you to drop your RPM to 70 and increase your resistance. That will take you to our first 7 out of 10 out the saddle today. This is very simple, my friends. We have 1:30 at 7 out of 10, and then 1 minute at 8 out of 10. Simple, simple, simple. Chin up. You can feel the cadence has dropped. So like I said, to find that 7 out of 10, you are going to need to add resistance on. 70. Nice cadence with this, mixture of legs and lungs. We take away the leading leg. We keep those hips back and the core tight. 60 seconds at 7, our first power track. As you know, we never go too hard too early. We give the body time to warm up. Those higher intensities will come later on. Today's class, your power tracks, quite short intervals. We don't have any long power tracks today. They are all quite short. So compared to what we did a couple of weeks ago, this is much less mentally challenging. We're going to be moving quite quickly today from track to track. So no time to think really. 20 seconds at this 7 out of 10. And then we take it to our first 8 out of 10 of the day. If you're new here, I'm going to tell you exactly how that should feel. Now, my friends, little bit of resistance on. As always, we are all on different bikes, so I'm not going to tell you how many levels or how many gears. Talking in intensity. 4, 3, 2, take it to 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, this is the first time that we can now really feel it in the legs. Threshold zone, meaning the lactic acid is building up. We're spending a little bit longer at this zone later on. Just a little taste of it for now, 40 seconds. Now I want you to keep an eye on your RPM, especially if you're new to this. What I see very commonly happen in my studio is people who are new will add on resistance and drop their RPM. Don't add on resistance if the RPM drops. Always more important to get the cadence first. We are nearly there, then we are in the saddle. 10 seconds. Pull and push. 5 left, then we take a seat. 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop into the saddle. First power track, Romeo done. Okay, hands nice and wide again. Shoulders back. After this, we're going to start to up the intensity. So we got a couple minutes to flush out the legs. 6.5 out of 10 effort. We're going to be moving around the bike. We haven't done this for a few weeks. When I do this in my studio, everyone often goes in a different direction. So take the pressure off, do what you can. 82, your cadence. Nice, easy RPM here. 6.5, your intensity. Have a little look what we're going to do. It looks like this. We stand up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go up again. 5, 6, 7, back to ride. 6, 7, and sit. All right, simple as that. What this is doing is getting your heart rate up whilst allowing you to ride at a lower resistance, meaning we are ready for our power track. All right. 8 counts coming in. 4, get the leading leg. 2, take it away. Standing up. 5, 6, 7, and up again. 5, 6, 7, back to ride. 5, 6, 7, and sit. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, sit. Up and up. Right and sit. Up, up. You've just got to think about this. Don't think about anything else at all. Up, up, right, sit and hold it here. We're going to have one more round. We're going to go back into those 8 counts to start. So you should be feeling breathless now. Should be feeling light on the legs though. No more than a 6.5 out of 10, but it is a lot of movement, which really gets that heart rate up. We ready? 4, 3, 2, 8 counts. Up. 5, 6, 7, and up. See that leading leg takes you between the moves. And drop. Here we go. 4 and up. Right and sit. Keep the hands on the bars. Up, right, and chin up, eyes up. Think about the leading leg, takes you between the moves. And again, longer this time, up, right, 20 seconds left. Here we go. Up, take it tall, right, and sit. Up, tall, right, and take a seat, sip of water. Here we go, team. We are fully warmed up now. We're ready to up that intensity. Taking it out the saddle. Oh, what a tune. I'm not going to sing along as much as I would like to. You are welcome to. 75 the cadence. This is a hard RPM for power, my friends. 6 out of 10. This is all about that anaerobic fitness. Lungs are doing more than legs here. We have a 45-second interval to start us off. We're going to go to 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 effort at 75 RPM. We're currently at 6. You won't need that much resistance at this cadence to get to 9 out of 10 for 45 seconds. Remember what I said before? Hold on to the RPM. Ready? 9 out of 10. You can hear it coming. I think this is probably the 94th different remix of this song I've heard. I'm here for all of them. Wait for it. Whoa. Take it away. 45 seconds. 9 out of 10 effort. Let's go. I want you to start really attacking this now. Get aggressive with the riding. You've got to. To stay at 75, you've got to give it beans. Breathing through the mouth. If this is impossible for you to do out the saddle, if you are a new rider here, just take a seat, that's absolutely fine. But you'll need more resistance. Up, hands are high, open up the bars, chin up, eyes up, don't look down, open up the chest. You are very nearly there. Breathe through the mouth, 8. Then we're taking it back to 6 out of 10. We are aiming to stay out the saddle, my friends. 4, 3, 2, and back to your 6. That was brilliant. I loved it. Okay, we go again. Yes, Melissa. I think this is the live version. This time it's only 30 seconds. So you may need a little bit more resistance to get to that 9 out of 10. As it's a shorter duration. If you couldn't hold the RPM in the first one, stay where you were. We ready? 4, 3, take it away. Hop. 30 seconds, short interval, really aggressive riding, hips back. Holding onto the top of the bars so you can get the hinge. Team, you've got 10 seconds. Slam those feet down and pull them up. It's a flat foot with a slightly pointed toe on the downstroke. We've got 3, 2, 1. Oh, what a tune. As always, gang, please feel free if you want to request something, if there's a song that you love, and if we have access to it and it fits, the RPM works, I will do my jolly best to play it for you. Don't think I've ever said jolly best before. I saw a 80 RPM at the saddle. I saw something, a post by, I can't remember how old they were, 20s or 30s, American guy, and he was like, is it true that Brits say, blimey, and I'm knackered? I can't believe it. And everybody in the comments were like, yep, we say blimey all the time. But I totally get that blimey feels like something that people only said in the war in the 1930s. We say it all the time. 80, give me the leading leg. High cadence. Do I say golly? Maybe. Okay, simple move. We go up, 5, 6, 7, and ride. And up, 6, 7, and ride. And again, keep it moving. High cadence here. So if you need to take a seat, as much as you want to, that's absolutely fine. Riding at 80 out the saddle is a learned skill. It's a tough cadence to hold. Ride, hold it here. The way to get better at it is to do it for 5 seconds and then take a seat. Then to do it for 10. Build up to it. Don't be stubborn and stand up and lose the RPM. The only way you'll improve is to take a little seat, then get back up. As always, take your time. Up, 5, 6, 7, and right. Or just another way of being in that aerobic zone. Ride. Aerobic zone means 6 to 7 out of 10 effort, which you can see on your screen. We're bang in the middle. Up, 5, 6, 7, and ride. Here's your 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it 4, and ride. Up. We are in the saddle in 35 seconds. Up, and ride. And again, keep the hands at the top of the bars. See, my hands don't move. Wrapped around the bars. The core is tight. Upper body nice and relaxed. Just that little movement to keep the heart rate up. Up and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop. Up. Ride 4 more. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a seat. Here we go. Team, 2 minutes in the saddle, 8 out of 10 effort. That's it. Threshold zone. 82 is your cadence. You're used to riding in the saddle typically at 85s, so this is a little bit lower. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. 8 out of 10 effort. Threshold zone. We talked a lot about this last week, about how this zone is where it feels hard, but you are in control. You really feel like you are exercising in this zone. I love it. Okay, let's think about this technique. Watch that hand position. Where are your hands? Are they here? Take them here. If they are here, that's a massive no-no. We never lean on the bars. We're not outside going downhill. No wind inside. You can do a little exercise to see if your core is engaged. When you drop down, that core disengages because we're not in the proper aerodynamic drops here. We're not braced for that. So what we need to do inside is keep it wide and push away. Pull those legs up. You've got 53 seconds. Knees facing forward. This is not as hard as you can go. You'll know when that comes. This is 8 out of 10. You could go higher, you could go harder. I don't want you to. Stay right here. Should be feeling uncomfortable in the legs. We're getting better at coping with the lactic acid in the muscles. That's how you get better at riding in your threshold zone. Being able to put up with it for longer. Simple as that, really. 21 seconds to go, elbows in. Make sure you've not slipped forward on the saddle. This is where that saddle height really plays a major part. 10 seconds, pull the knees. 4 left. 4, 3, 2, take a sip of water, take that resistance down a little bit. Cheers, my friends. Here we go. 2 minutes out the saddle before we sit down again. 75 your cadence, 6.5 your effort. We are going into some press-ups. Remember, this is never low, it's a little bounce. It looks like this. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Join in. Back, up. Get ready for your 2 count. Drop it. Up. 1, 2. Body weight back, in and out. Breathe in, out. Your heart rate is going to come up here, but it's easy in the legs. 6.5 the effort. Breathing with every rep. Chin up, eyes up. Remember that eye contact. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hold. Again, we go. 1 minute 30 on the clock. If you can, try and stay up with this one. It's a short track. We're going to bring back those 4 counts. Should be feeling out of breath. Not too out of breath, but you can feel that you're working back in the aerobic zone. Wait for that beat to drop back in. Drop, 2, 3, 4, and up. And drop. And up. Breathe in. Out, not too low. And up. All right, team. Drop. Get ready for those 2s. They're going to count us down.
3, 2, 1.
Drop it. Huh. 1, 2, bam. Push that bike away like you're disgusted. Ah. Have you got a single? Let's try. 1, 1, 1. Leading leg in charge. All about the pedaling. Just an exaggeration of that pedal. 1, 1. And again, let's go. 8 more. Short track, 6. Don't worry, we're into a 6 out of 10 after this. You've got a bit of time. In 3, 2, 1, and take a seat. Here we go. You are over halfway through the class. Well over halfway through the class. You're doing brilliantly. As you can feel, the intensity has started to increase now. We are warm. Getting the effort level to a 6 out of 10 for me, please. Lovely jubbly. 85, your RPM. Okay, very simple. Your first interval. We're adding on enough resistance to take us to 8 out of 10 for 45 seconds. Similar resistance to what you held for those 2 minutes. I know the cadence is 3 higher, but the duration is shorter. Here we go, in a 3, 2, 1. Resistance up, 8 out of 10. Sitting back on the saddle, breathe. Back into that threshold zone. Keep the knees facing forward. Nice and steady. Not looking for a massively high watt output at this point. I'm going to give you some little tips. I'm going to give you something to aim for in our next interval. For now, hold it steady. Watch that hand position. Keep it wide. I know I sound like a broken record. I see it all the time, people's hands sneaking in, and they get lower. Take that resistance back down to your 6 out of 10, no lower. As we ride, people start to get closer and closer to the screens. I look up at the beginning of the class and everyone's like, hello! And then halfway through, people are down here. It's really easy to do. As you get tired, you want to stop engaging your core as much. Keep that core engaged. Indoor cycling is such a good workout for your core. Sitting in this position and engaging the whole time, chef's kiss. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna increase the RPM to 100. We ready? 3, 2, resistance up to find that 8 out of 10. Now, cadence up to find 100. This takes you to a 9 out of 10. What output? Advanced riders, pushing very late 200s, even into the 3s. Intermediates, can you get to the 200s for me? Beginners, whatever you can do, but maintain it. 20 seconds. Don't drop the RPM. If you're easily getting above 100 add-on resistance, you might not have been at that true 8. This is a 9 out of 10 effort for the last 10 seconds. Really out of breath here. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take that resistance back down. 6.5 out of 10 is where I want you. Stand up for a second. Okay. And when you're ready, we take it back down. We're 2 minutes in the saddle, great track. Hands nice and wide. 87, your cadence. That Moby track that we did last week, you all seem to like it, so I put it in one of my classes at Cadence, and people at the end were knackered. So well done. That Moby jumps with added resistance. If you did last week's, that was a tough bit of programming there. We go. Up. 5, 6, 7, and 6. 6.5 your effort. 87 the cadence. This is meant to be very easy. 1 minute and 30 on the clock. Up. 5, 6, 7, and drop. Strong leading leg. We are staying with these 8 counts. And down. Try to control your downward into the saddle so you're not injuring your bottom. And control. And hold. 60 seconds left. If you feel that you are above a 6.5 out of 10 effort, drop the resistance slightly. I need you to be fully recovered because of what is coming up next. When we work hard and we're going to hit a 10 out of 10, you need to have adequate preparation. Get ready. 4, bring the leading leg. 2, 30 seconds, that's it. We go. Up. 5, 6, 7, and drop. 5, 6, 7, take it up. 5, 6, 7, and down. And lift. Shoulders down, relax the jaw. Up. And drop. 2 more, that's it. Up. Drop last time. Up. Take a seat. Resistance down for a second. Sip of water. Roll the shoulders round. This is your final song before your recovery track, so you know what that means. We are going very hard. We have 1 minute and 30 on the clock. When the interval starts, for now, take it out the saddle for me. We are back to that 75 RPM. 1 minute and 30 on the clock. We are at 9 out of 10 for 45 seconds and 10 out of 10 for 45 seconds. Right now, you're at an easy 5. Team, this is all about the cadence. The resistance will not be that high. Coming out of your recovery track, in the last section of today's class, we will be hitting very high gears. This is not about that. This is about the cadence cadence playing a big part. We ready? 3, 2, take it away. 9 out of 10. It's hard, but not very hard. Nudging into very hard, you're breathing through the mouth, working in that VO2 max zone. Look at that RPM or listen to it. Bam, 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 bam. This is gonna make you incredibly gassy. In the lungs, not the other place. Hold it together, power. Okay. All right, team. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 10 out of 10. The duration might have pushed you already to 10 out of 10. If it hasn't, add on a gear, add on resistance. Now, look at it this way. This is the highest resistance level, the highest gear you can hold at this cadence out the saddle for another 25 seconds. Don't underestimate it. Try a little bit more. If you stay on the cadence, you are fine. If you can't, take it down. We got 15 seconds. Hips back, shoulders back, eyes up. Core tight. Pull the legs. Don't lose the RPM now. Look at it. Keep it at 75. Drop a gear if you can't hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and take a seat. Take that resistance down. Get a sip of water. That is a really, really tough RPM out the saddle. Talk about this a lot, you know, traditionally when we stand up, the temptation and often the way that you might have been taught in the past is to stay at those low cadences, those 64s, maybe even lower, which is fantastic for a very small amount of a class, for a certain type of strength training. But it's not often that we're taught at higher cadences out the saddle. I'm not saying very high, I'm saying 70, 72, maximum 75. But what it does for your fitness is huge. When you're not used to riding at certain RPMs, and you know, I have people who come to classes at cadence who've cycled outside a lot, and they say, God, we really get stuck in a rut, you know, or they've been to other places and they're like, we only ride at 85 in the saddle or 64 out. And doing those cadences has improved their fitness so much. So today's class, we are hitting every different type of RPM. In turn, those RPMs will work a different zone, different elements of your fitness, training different muscles, working on fitness and strength. 25 seconds, and then we are into exactly what I said. This low cadence. This is our low cadence track today. This is all about maximum effort. It's about the highest gear you have, the highest resistance you have. Our next song, and we have a very small amount of the class left, is the highest gear you will use today. You've got plenty of preparation, plenty of recovery. I'm going to get absolutely everything I can for you here. You've had over 2 minutes to recover. Melissa, you are too generous. I know. 64 the cadence here, 5 out of 10 the effort. Easy peasy. We're going to get 2 attempts at this because we have got enough time today to recover in between. Team, it's 64 RPM. It's 30 seconds. It's the highest resistance you can hold. If you are on a Kaiser like me, most people in my classes will go 18 and above on those gears. That might seem high. If you are on any other bike, what I want you to think about is it a gear? Is it a resistance you've not seen before? That's what you want to try. Everyone underestimates themselves here. Don't. It's such a low RPM. You need a lot of resistance. If you've done this with me before, see if you've progressed. We ready? So, don't try and increase your RPM. Increase that resistance. This is so sticky. This is right on the edge. You could only just hold the RPM. Halfway, 8. Pull. Come on, come on. You've got really easy recovery after this. Use the body weight. 4, 3, 2, and take a seat. Drop the RPM. Drop the resistance. Recover. You have over a minute. In fact, in total, it'll be a minute and 20 before we go into the second interval. Second one, always different. Sometimes you're kicking yourself that you didn't add on enough resistance quick enough in that first one. I see a lot when people do these intervals, they're adding on resistance the whole way through. So now you know what resistance you finished that on. If you were adding on, that's what you're starting at. If you were 10 out of 10 last time, exactly the same. You might, if you went really hard in that first one, and you had it from the very first beat, find the second one a little harder. You haven't had as much recovery time before this one as you had before the first one. So don't beat yourself up if you can't do it the second time. Let's get out the saddle. We have a fantastic track coming up after this. All out effort, my friends. You will not go as high as this today in your resistance. 3, 2, take it away. Hup, hup, hup. So what you can do is slightly drop your body weight so you're not here, but you're here, keeping it a little bit closer. As always, elbows off the bars. Through the mouth, shut your eyes if you want to. You've set that resistance. Now stamp your feet down. Slam, slam. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a seat. Oh, chew! You got a little bit of time. Talking of stamping your feet, when I pick our 1-year-old up from nursery, we walk up a big hill. And as we walk up a big hill, we always sing, If You're Happy and You Know It. And what I am amazed by is the amount of strangers that join in. We're talking nearly central London here, and I know London has got a rep of being unfriendly, but try and sing If You're Happy and You Know It. And there's a lot of white van men that clap their hands. 77 is your cadence. 6.5 your effort level. We're going to combine 2 moves we've done today. We're going up like this and right, and then you're going to take it back and up. I didn't know this until recently, but Chelsea Dagger, the name of the song, is a play on Britney Spears. Did you know that? Did everyone know that? Am I the only person that didn't know? We go up, right, back, right, up, right, back, and right, and up, right, keep it moving, take it back, and right, up. As always, if you need to take a seat, absolutely fine. It's quite a high cadence here. And hold. Leading leg. 1. We are so near to the end of this class. We have got 1 song left, and it's short. Bam, bam. Find the lead, get ready. We go again. In. 4, 3, 2, 1, take it up, and right, hips back, keep the hands in the same position, right, back, arms go long, good, take it, 1, 2, 3, 4, right, back, right, hold it here, get your breath, we have 1 more set, strong leading leg, good time to take a seat here and get your breath if you need to. Getting back out the saddle whenever you can. 3, 2, 1, up, and ride. Back, ride. 1, 2, 3, 4, chin up, eyes up. 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Up, right, back, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, ride, back, ride, and again we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop. Take it back, and ride. One more time. Ride, back, ride, and take a seat. Sip of water. I've had a blast today, as always. I love teaching these classes. I love hearing from you, knowing how you're getting on. So let's do it. Let's do this last track. We have 2 minutes on the clock. That's it. Straight in at 85 on the cadence and 7 out of 10. We're going to 10 out of 10 over 2 minutes. That means we're going to move through the intensities quickly. Our only aim is to hold the RPM. Deep breath in. You've got 20 seconds before we hit 8 out of 10. What an epic song to finish on. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 8 out of 10. Turn that resistance up. At this RPM in the saddle, you don't need tons of resistance to change intensities. 1 minute 15 on the clock. Smooth pedals. Elbows in, shoulders back. We are coming into your last 60 seconds of the class. This is the last thing we're doing before we cool down, and I'm looking for 9 out of 10. Here we go. Really starting to push now. Getting tougher and tougher to hold the RPM. But remember, we never lose the cadence. Don't sacrifice the resistance for the RPM. Other way around. 30 seconds. You might already be at 10 out of 10 because of the duration. If you are not, last resistance up. Sit back on the saddle. 86, pull the legs up all the way home. This is max effort now. Going out on a high. Coming into your last 10. Knees ahead. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1, and time. Yes, my friends. We did it. Stand up for a second. Keep those legs moving. That had some really, really tough bits. We started that nice and easy. We didn't hit our first 10 out of 10 today until before our recovery track. Take a seat. But what we had a lot of today was those higher cadences out the saddle. Every class, every week is different programming, as you know. A couple of weeks ago, we worked on those really, really long, steady climbs. Next week, I already know what I've got in store for you. And we have got some brilliant music and very different type of programming. So every single week, what's happening is the different things that we focus on are increasing that overall fitness. Take your hands on your lower back, take a deep breath in, keep those legs moving, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I say this all the time, there'll be bits of the programming that you naturally find easier. It might be those lower cadences out the saddle, it might be higher cadences in the saddle. It's what you've done before, or it's what your body naturally wants to go towards. But working when we get a little bit uncomfortable, that's when you think, okay, now I can really feel that boosting, those different zones. Team, thank you so much for riding with me. I love teaching these classes. Like I said, I love hearing from you. So if you are enjoying these classes, let us know, drop a little comment, let us know where you're riding from in the world. We always love to hear where you're riding from. New class every Monday, 7 AM UK time. There's a stretch video coming up. Have a little stretch. And if you can subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.